Good day, everyone. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me today. When we hear the word compassion, many of us immediately think of kindness, pity, or helping someone who is suffering. But if you dig a little deeper, compassion is so much more than just a feeling. It is a way of seeing, a way of being, and a way of living that shapes every choice we make. Today, I want to share with you what compassion truly means to me, how I express it in caring for others and our environment, and why communal discernment is essential if we want to make our university, PU, and the whole world a more compassionate place. Let me start by defining compassion in my own words. For me, compassion is not just feeling sorry for someone. It is the deep, active awareness that the pain, struggle, or need of other well-being, whether human, animals, or the natural world, is connected to my own well-being. It is the choice to open our hearts, step out of our own bubbles, and respond with care, understanding, and a genuine desire to alleviate suffering. Compassion means seeing others not as separate from us, but as part of the same shared human family and living world. Unlike sympathy, which can sometimes feel distant or passive, compassion moves us to act. It is the bridge between feeling and doing. When we are compassionate, we do not just notice when something is wrong, we ask, what can I do to help? It is free from judgment. It does not look at someone's situation and say they brought this on themselves. Instead, it look with empathy and say, you are hurting and I'm here with you. Compassion is also inclusive. It does not pick and choose who deserve care. It is extend to everyone regardless of their background, status, beliefs, or even how they treat us. It is a strength, not weakness, because it takes courage to care deeply, especially when it is difficult or inconvenient. Now, how do we put this compassion into practice? First, compassion toward others. In our daily lives, this can be as simple as listening fully when a friend is struggling, helping a classmate who is falling behind, speaking up for someone who is being ignored or mistreated or treating everyone, from the janitor to the professor, with equal respect and dignity. In Pan Pacific University, compassion means building a community where no one feels alone or left behind. It means choosing patience over anger, understanding over criticism, and support over competition. When we care for others, we recognize that their success and peace matter just as much as our own. Small acts of kindness that consistently create ripples that reach far beyond what we can see. Second, compassion toward the environment. This is something we often overlook, but it is just a vital. The environment is not just a resource for us to use, it is a living system that sustains all life. To be compassionate toward nature means recognizing that deforestation, pollution, waste, and climate change are forms of harm that hurts not only the planet but also people, especially the poor and vulnerable who depend most directly on natural resources. Compassion for the earth looks like reducing our waste, conserving water and energy, choosing sustainable options, protecting green spaces, and speaking out against practices that destroy ecosystems. When we care for the environment, we are actually caring for present and future generations because a healthy planet is the foundation of a just and compassionate society. But individual compassion, while powerful, is not enough on its own. To make lasting change here at Pan Pacific University and across the world, we need communal discernment. Let me explain what that means. Communal discernment is the process where a group of people come together openly, honestly, and respectfully to seek what is truly good. just and compassionate not just for some but for all. It is not about voting or forcing an opinion. It is about listening deeply to one another, sharing experiences and insight, reflecting on our values, and praying for thinking carefully to find the path that best serves that common good. Why is this so important for compassion? Because no single person sees the whole picture. We, we all have blind spot our own biases, limited perspective, and personal interest. When we are practice communal discernment, we bring different voices together. Students, teachers, staff, community members, including those who are often marginalized or unheard. This helps us identify where compassion is lacking, whether in our university policies, our local practices, or global system, and find solutions that are fair and caring. At Pan Pacific University, communal discernment can guide us in creating programs that support student well-being, sustainable campus initiatives, inclusive policies, and service projects that truly address real needs. Globally, it helps nations and communities work together to solve crises like poverty, inequality, and climate change, moving beyond self-interest to decisions that protect all people and the planet. Compassion gives us the heart to care. Communal discernment gives us the wisdom and unity to act effectively and responsibly. Compassion is the active, empathetic recognition that we are all connected. It is expressed through how we treat every person with kindness and how we cherish and protect our natural world. And to turn that compassion into meaningful, lasting change both here at Pacific University and across the globe, we must practice communal discernment. Coming together to listen, reflect, and choose what serves the common good. Making our university and the world more compassionate is not a one-time task. It is a daily commitment. It starts with each of us choosing compassion in small moments, and it grows when we join together to think and act with wisdom and care. If we live this way, we do not just build a better place, we build a better way of being human. Thank you very much for listening.